Do you remember King Nebuchadnezzar? Do you remember that he had a dream and wanted to know his dream and the explanation? Do you remember that Daniel and his friends were praying to God for help? Do you remember that God answered their prayers? Daniel has gone to the king's commander to ask him to bring him to the king. Now the king's official is going to the king and says, "I have found a man among the Israelites. This Jew can tell you your dream and what it means." Daniel is asked to come in the palace. As soon as he is standing before the throne, the king asks, "Are you able to tell me what I saw in my dream and explain it to me?" Daniel replies, "No wise man can explain to the king the mystery he has asked about. But there is a God in heaven who reveals mysteries. He has shown you what will happen in the days to come." Do you see that Daniel gives the honor to God? Daniel continues, "I don't have greater wisdom than anyone else, but it is God who revealed it all to me. Let me tell you your dream. Your Majesty looked, and there before you stood a large statue, an enormous dazzling statue, awesome in appearance. The head of the statue was made of pure gold, its chest and arms of silver, its belly and thighs of bronze, its legs of iron, its feet partly of iron and partly of baked clay. While you were watching, a rock was cut out, but not by human hands. It struck the statue on its feet of iron and clay and smashed them. Then the iron, the clay, the bronze, the silver and the gold were all broken to pieces and became like chaff on a threshing floor in the summer. The wind swept them away without leaving a trace. But the rock that struck the statue became a huge mountain and filled the whole earth. Daniel continues, "Let me explain your dream. You, king, are that head of gold. God has given you power and might. You have a huge kingdom. It is good to realize that no one on this earth has power when God doesn't give it to him." Daniel continues and says to the king, "After you, another kingdom will arise, like silver, not that important as yours. Next, a third kingdom, one of bronze, will rule over the whole earth. Then a fourth kingdom will come, strong as iron. As iron breaks things to pieces, this kingdom will crush and break all the others. Then a divided kingdom will follow, like you saw in the statue, the mixture of baked clay and iron. In this last kingdom, people will be a mixture and will not remain united. In the time of those kings, the God of heaven will set up a kingdom that will never be destroyed, nor will it be left to another people. It will crush all those kingdoms and bring them to an end, but it will itself endure forever." This is the meaning of the vision of the rock cut out of a mountain, but not by human hands, a rock that broke the iron, the bronze, the clay, the silver and the gold to pieces. The great God has shown the king what will take place in the future. A kingdom that will endure forever? That can only be God's kingdom. And you can be part of this kingdom by following the heavenly King. Do you love God already? King Nebuchadnezzar falls down on the ground before Daniel. He pays him honor. He also says, "Surely your God is the God of gods and the Lord of kings. He reveals mysteries. For you were able to tell me my dream and explain it." The king gives a lot of gifts to Daniel. He also makes him ruler over the entire province of Babylon and places him in charge of all its wise men. Now Daniel is a very important man, but he doesn't forget his friends. He asks the king to appoint his 3 friends as important men in the province of Babylon as well. Friendship is a blessing. I hope you have good friends and that you can be a good friend for others as well.